mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Get out of my way.
Too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. First of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is the offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Hurt sets up to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up on the late hooker. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So how about that? You draft him in the first round back in April, hoping he'll make some plays for you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick-6 in his very first NFL game.
Put that ball on the mantle at home, young man.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And this is going to be intercepted. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That is incomplete. Second and 10.
73. 73.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
They'll run with Barkley. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing is Milton. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Here's Milton now to throw. Buying time to his left. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Here we go. 19, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
To throw, it's Milton. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. To about the 35, second down. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Barkley. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3.
19 tight, 19 tight, 50,
here's Milton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Milton. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number two, maybe they actually have the lead.
And he'll They'll get this one down to about the 27. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
And he's going to handle first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A nice pickup of 10.
A lot of it. Man's lucky as hell.
Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Shiloh.
And the Cowboys are going to take
There's a lot of luck and a lot of bad offense on my end. A lot. It's really a lot of bad offense on my end. I'm not going to lie to you. It's fucking horrible.
For a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say you're
Bro been running the same 3 defenses all game. Yup, there it go. The same 3 defenses all game. Running the same 3 all game, bro. And I'm not even mad. I'm just like, what the fuck? These shit's cheesy. Do I need to invest?
Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And here's this one.
To throw from his end zone. Milton.
Yep.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
It's like,
so give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
oh no, yeah, now, but I mean, I wasn't assuming there was the same 3 defenses. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm not blaming him. Play his game. I was just saying, like, I didn't peep that was what's going on until after it was already going on. Is there a 4th down? He definitely gets the 1st down. Nah, I'll get the ball back.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Hit the ground, hit the ground, hit the ground. Oh, no, hit the ground.
Here's Jackson to return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught.
The fact that he is in a zone, he burned him like that.
A.J. Brown, 46 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look at mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now Milton. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
To throw is Milton. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And a reinforcement.
This diving at the body shit gotta get fixed. There's no way that's considered a tackle. Bro leaped from fucking headed to get
an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stack him behind the line. Operating from the gun, Milton. Pickens is there on the crossing route. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Here we go.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Juwan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Williams is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
70. 19 Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. A man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in an Eagle uniform, it's Miles Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Come on.
They'll go again with Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 38-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Powers through it. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking here for Smith downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one slipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 3rd and 2.
49-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They go play action with Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Now looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Hey, check that, check that. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Ready, kick.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the fourth down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker, 62 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, that they give them that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 37 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter.
And He'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
36.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They're going to look to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
63 back.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Hey, let's go. Trip.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. Wow.
Them niggas lying.
At this stage in the fourth, hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
I lost because of bullshit. They just gave this nigga the W.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage.
I don't even care no more. They gave him the W. They dead-ass gave him the win. Nigga ain't touched that man all game. All of a sudden, he magically get back there to touch him. Shout out to EA, bro. Shout out to EA. Girl knew damn well he wasn't gonna get that shit. They gave him the W. And he's sweating. Oh man, he taking a knee? He did all that shit talking to take a knee. It's crazy.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
It don't fucking matter. The nigga's sweating. He did all that shit talking just to take a knee. I feel like from now on, if you going to shit talk, you can't take a knee. All right, just be better. Be better. I quit for you, bro. Don't worry about it. It ain't gotta be like that. Cause you trying too hard.
Don't get put in that better. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about it? Don't remember trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time.